The Ring's Timeless Wisdom. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for more. In a grand hall, bathed in the soft glow of countless lamps, the mighty King Rajavira sat upon his golden throne. His eyes, wise and keen, scanned the assembled crowd. Ministers with furrowed brows, scholars with quill and parchment, and sages with serene faces. "Hear me, my learned subjects," the king's voice echoed through the hall. "I seek a mantra, a sacred sound, a divine word. A mantra that knows no bounds, a mantra that works in every situation, in every circumstance, in every place, and in every time." A hush fell over the crowd. The ministers exchanged puzzled glances. The scholars consulted their ancient texts. The sages closed their eyes, lost in deep thought. Days turned into nights, and still no answer emerged. The king, though patient, grew increasingly anxious. Could such a powerful mantra truly exist? Weeks turned into months, and still the wisest minds of the kingdom remained stumped. The king, though disappointed, was not defeated. With a heavy heart, he summoned his trusted minister. "Let a proclamation be made throughout the land," the king declared, his voice firm. "Whosoever can offer a mantra, a single word of power that can guide us through life's trials, shall be rewarded with riches beyond measure." The minister bowed low, his heart heavy with the king's disappointment. He knew the task was daunting, but he would not fail his sovereign. With renewed determination, he set forth to spread the king's proclamation. Heralds, their voices echoing through bustling marketplaces and quiet villages, announced the king's plea. The news spread like wildfire, igniting hope and curiosity in the hearts of the people. Would anyone be wise enough to answer the king's call? After months had passed, a weary traveller, cloaked in dust and bearing the marks of a long journey, arrived at the castle gates. His appearance was humble, almost beggarly, and the guards, accustomed to the pomp and circumstance of royal visitors, scoffed at him. "What do you seek, old man?" a guard sneered. "The king's favour? You're wasting your time." The sage, unperturbed, smiled. "I bring a gift for the king, a gift of wisdom and power." The guards exchanged amused glances. "A gift, you say? And what might that be? A rusty coin or a broken pot?" The sage held out a simple metal ring, its surface adorned with a dark, enigmatic stone. "This," he said, "is the gift." Intrigued, the guards took the ring, unsure of its significance. They presented it to the king's wise minister, who, after careful inspection, deemed it harmless. With a mix of curiosity and skepticism, the minister brought the ring to the king. The king, filled with hope, slipped the ring onto his finger. He wore it day and night, a constant reminder of the mysterious sage and his promise. Yet days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, and still the ring remained inert. No divine wisdom flowed from the stone. No cosmic power surged through its metal band. The king, once filled with anticipation, began to doubt. Was the sage a trickster? Had he been the victim of a cruel joke? Disappointment gnawed at him as he pondered the mysteries of the kingdom, the ring offering no solace or solution. Some time later, the enemy armies, like a dark storm, descended upon the kingdom. The king and his loyal soldiers fought valiantly, but the sheer force of the invasion was overwhelming. As the battle raged, the king found himself isolated, his army decimated. With heavy heart, he fled on horseback, the enemy hot on his trail. A desperate race against time ensued, the thundering hooves of his pursuers echoing in the distance. He took shelter in a cave. Just as the enemy's cries pierced the air, the ring on his finger emitted a soft, radiant glow. A message, etched in ancient script, appeared on the dark stone. "This too shall pass." The king's heart, heavy with fear, lightened. A sense of peace washed over him as he realized the truth of the mantra. This moment of crisis, like all others, would pass. A new dawn would rise, and he would emerge stronger. The king, buoyed by the wisdom of the mantra, felt a surge of courage and resilience. The sound of the pursuing enemy faded into the distance, replaced by the gentle rustle of leaves and the distant murmur of a stream. Realizing that his pursuers had been led astray, the king regrouped his remaining forces. With renewed vigor and strategic brilliance, he led his army into battle once more. The enemy, caught off guard by the king's unexpected return, was defeated. The kingdom was restored. The king returned to his capital, a hero hailed by the jubilant crowd. Flowers rained down from balconies, music filled the air, and cheers echoed through the streets. As the king rode through the throng, he basked in the glory of his victory. A sense of pride and accomplishment swelled within him. "I am the bravest, the wisest, the most powerful," he thought to himself. "None can defeat me." But as soon as the thought arose, the ring on his finger flashed, reminding him of the mantra. "This too shall pass," he read, his ego deflating like a punctured balloon. He understood the impermanence of all things, the fleeting nature of joy and sorrow. He realized that he was merely a witness to the grand play of life, a passive observer of the cosmic dance. With newfound humility, he embraced the celebrations, grateful for the victory, but mindful of its transitory nature. He vowed to use his power wisely, to serve his people with compassion, and to always remember the timeless wisdom of the mantra. The end. A humble request, dear viewer. Please do not leave the video without posting a comment. Share your thoughts, both good and bad. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't, and how we can improve. Your feedback, whether positive or negative, is invaluable to us. If you haven't liked the video yet, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.